Daily Drama Podcast with Stephen Bradford, presented by dailydrama.com. Your one-stop shop for all your soap needs, whether that is recaps, commentary.
Nice job, by the way. Yes.
Some red hot speculation, probably, because
red hot, huh?
What soap site doesn't do that? That's a good time.
Every soap site and Facebook page I've ever seen.
I mean, spoilers done mostly by me. GH spoilers done by me. And then, of course, you know, a whole lot of Steve and myself. And what's cool about Daily Drama is if it's there, you know it's true. Some of these sites,
except for the red hot speculation.
Well, that's true. That's just speculation. If it's got a question mark by it, then it's a question.
That's true. That's right. That's right.
But we are going to be hitting the road in about 6 weeks, 7 weeks now. And I know that sounds like a long way away, and it's not.
It does not sound like a long way away at all, by the way.
That's true. Tickets,
me, at least.
Tickets are flying off the shelves. If they get stored on shelves, I'm not sure. I don't think they keep.
I don't think there's a ticket store where they have. Yeah. So.
But you can get those tickets at stonecoldandthejackal.com on the home page or under the events section.
Yeah, we just kind of had a long conversation on my drive in about the holiday show, revisiting, tightening things up, changing some things. It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Music, bits, jokes, stories,
everything.
Holiday traditions, general hospital holiday regaling.
Yes. It's going to be a blast.
And it's a really good time. So we're in November. We are starting in Chicago, which is sold out, then going through Detroit, over to Philly, then up kind of the East Coast, New Jersey, Long Island, Boston, Albany, Philadelphia. I think I said that.
Yeah.
And then in December, we're starting in Texas and Dallas and Houston, then going over to Tampa, Naples, Orlando, Oxford, North Carolina, which is a place we've never played before, but it looks like a really cool place. Then Baltimore and Richmond. So a lot of places to catch us. And so get tickets, but also make sure you're a subscriber for the email list at dailydrama.com, dailydrama.com/sign up. It's free. It's just their email list. So when things happen, they email you. And because one lucky email subscriber is going to get free tickets to one of our holiday shows and travel if needed. So
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So that's the stuff. This week we're going to be answering some of your questions that you provided through Daily Drama. Thank you for that, through their Facebook pages, through their Instagram pages. But how are you, buddy? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're at work.
I'm at work, working a lot of shows this week, a lot of stuff going on. Speaking of which, you know, the air show of us, I guess me and Anna saving Lucky aired Friday, from what I heard.
Yes, that's right. Well, this week we're recording this when baseball is airing instead of our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the MLB playoffs preempted us Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe.
Oh, okay. So last Friday, I guess, was the explosion and all the action stuff. So I heard it came out great, but I don't know. I didn't see it.
Was it fun to tell me about the filming of it though?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah. Well, you know, we had this big scene.
I saw you got planes bombed you. Like who was that?
Drone attacks. Yeah.
Who sent in the drones, Brendan?
So it's funny. So I get, you know, I saw some of the show. I fold the hand. So Lucky, you know, with Sidwell, it was, we were playing high stakes poker, right? If he wins, we all die. If Lucky wins, him and Holly are set free, and me and Anna, if I win, like we talked about.
Right. You folded
I folded the hand, right?
You're straight flush. You folded.
Took us back. Flush. Then the kiss with Anna happened.
Right.
And then they took us out of the cell, and that's where the big fight ensued.
Right.
But we shot, and I want to see how it cut together because we shot so far out of order.
Yeah.
That I have no idea what we were doing.
The storytelling of the fight, if you will.
Yeah. And then we went outside to the location. We shot over by the commissary, in this little, they did a great job. It looked awesome. So
And that was at night, right?
yeah, it was sunset tonight. Yeah. So, which was cool, man. It actually felt like you were
Doing a
doing
movie.
something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say a movie, but they did have a big explosion and it was cool.
Outside on the lot?
Yeah.
Wow.
A big fireball and explosion and stuff. So I get the story is when Jason came back to Port Charles, I said, yeah, drone strikes or bombs. And Carly was like, that was me. I go, what do you mean it was you? So apparently she's with Brennan.
Okay.
The WSB brought in some drone strikes.
Is he steering it with a little joystick?
I'm not sure how it happened, buddy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Pretty much. Yeah, exactly right.
Carly pushed the button. She's like, when do I press it?
Just like Galaga.
Press it now.
Yeah. So the drone strike saved our lives, basically.
Almost ended it too. I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna check it out.
So I saw this. That's what I forgot that I had seen this. Yeah, because you guys are like looking. You're like looking up.
Oh yeah. Where was it on Instagram? General Hospital?
I think so.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna check it out.
And then I was like, oh, is there fighter jets? I didn't even think about drones because I'm 45. In my head, it's like it's Tom Cruise in an F-14 flying by.
But you're Jackal. You should be thinking about drones.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but so it looked cool, but yeah, it was that was like some drone chin music, if you will.
Little bit of a production there, huh?
For sure. But
there it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was a close call, but evidently,
but we made it out.
You made it out.
Yeah, and I don't know what's aired after that, so I'm not going to talk.
And then I saw you guys on a jet, and then you were on a jet.
You were on the jet.
You were on the jet.
Yeah, it was a much upgraded jet from the first jet.
Whose jet was that? Is that where did you come on that jet? Did you and Anna fly over on a jet?
No. We flew we flew a jet from General Hospital, almost close to Elvis's plane we were talking about the other day. That's really what it felt like. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
You guys, did you all fly commercial?
On the way down, yeah.
On the way
to Africa, yes.
Right.
And on the way back, I think the WSB provided a jet for us, and it was very nice.
It looked, yeah.
Yes. World Security Bureau. I think that's what WSB stands for. And apparently they have a lot of money.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Well, after what you went through, having a little luxury, probably nice.
It was nice. Lucky and I had a little bit of a chat, so it was nice.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you guys catch up on? You must have said something.
Not much.
Okay. Does he know?
It was a pretty short conversation.
Does he know why you guys came to get him? For Lulu's sake?
Yes.
He does. Okay.
Yes.
And can you give me clarity on what Lulu needs?
A liver.
Oh.
Yes.
Can you donate a liver?
You can give half your liver because your liver grows back.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So she's in a coma.
That was very facetious, by the way.
She's in a coma.
That's nice. Why don't you give your freaking pickled liver? Why don't you cut off half your liver right now? Because you'll get a new half.
If it grows back, will it grow back better?
I think it does. I think it's new. It regenerates. You're fine. You're gonna be good.
Just cut off half of it. It'll get better.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
revolutionary
surgery for alcoholics.
Revolutionize the liver the liver world.
The liver world.
Liver world. Okay. All right. Well, okay.
No, what's amazing is the alcohol industry will do this. They'll provide free surgeries for people with fatty livers. Just cut them in half. Hey, they'll grow back. You get to drink more.
There you go. Works for me.
Did you say it works for you?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I feel appropriately caught up now. All right.
Okay, are you?
So now we can go into some questions. This is interesting. This is from Teresa. Did you expect all the negative feedback from the Jason Anna Kiss when you guys did it? Were you guys like, uh-oh? But which is okay. Like,
well, it's funny because I make a joke. I'm going on the road in October, right? I did some solo shows and I had to come up with more new stuff, right?
Sure,
we talked about. And one of the jokes was, that I stare at everybody, which isn't a joke, which is not new for us, but
No.
how I incorporate in the shows a different way. And it's in a storytelling way.
Yeah.
And I say in my, in one of my bits that I'm staring at Anna and she stares back at me. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? That's Robin's mom. So I made the joke about it already.
Right.
And then it actually happened. And now that's Robin's mom.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what.
Yeah. Have you
people
guys
are thinking?
Right. And you and Anna haven't had time to unpack that, have you? Or have you?
There's some stuff coming up about it, but
Right.
yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay. Yeah. But not in between Fireball fighting Private Jet with Lucky, what's aired, you probably haven't had that moment of been like, hey, should we talk about that? Okay. Yeah.
We haven't had that moment yet. No.
Lorena wants to know, as
yeah.
maybe the fallout of this, will Anna and Jason have some lovemaking scenes? Now that's a whole nother thing.
You're so stupid.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So
yeah, I don't know.
Right. Right.
I don't know. I can't really say because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a one-off or not.
Right. So Jeanette wants to just let everybody know that she's not everybody know, us know. She's not a fan of the kiss and hoping it doesn't go further. So Jeanette, undetermined. To be TBD. But
thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you. Pauline wants to know, will you two ever vacation together? I mean, our trips are we're doing stuff when we're traveling, but for people like us that like to work and like to hang out, it is we go to different places, we explore the local culture. It is like a vacation. So we're about to go on
that's true.
A 2-week
2-week holiday vacation,
cross-country vacation adventure. Yeah. So
yeah, it's always fun to be on the road for sure.
Yeah. So thank you, Pauline. Has Steve thought about a new female pairing on GH? I mean, I think, you can think about it. Doesn't mean
yeah. I mean, what do the people say?
Yeah, right. Well, Jeff wants to know if we're going to get a liaison storyline, but it sounds like I feel like I saw a preview that Lucky is back in Port Charles and sees Elizabeth. So, I mean, that's a dynamic to probably explore first.
What's up with Rick and Elizabeth?
That's a good question. I don't know that either.
Yeah. Wow. I just saw the explosion on Instagram. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks cool, right?
Yeah. Great job.
So I think Jeff, if there was a liaison storyline, it's down the line. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm not saying there would be one, but if there ever was, there's more story to tell before that.
Yes, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Nora wants to know, Steve, is there something you would like Jason to do or a storyline for him? Coming out of the WSB stuff.
I don't know, man. Everything so far that's been that I've come back to has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been nonstop. I mean, there's been a lot of action, which has been cool, which is what I've always wanted.
Totally.
And, I know Elizabeth Cordy is, she was instrumental in changing my character into Jason.
Yeah.
And the fact, that I can do some action like this and we do these cool stories is so much fun.
Hey, just as a little side note, our former head writer who was, he and Elizabeth wrote a lot of the stuff.
Bob
introduced my character. Yeah. Bob and Elizabeth introduced my character. He's now writing with our old friend, Michelle on The Gates.
Wow.
Yeah. She hired Bob as one of the associate head writers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Michelle and Bob. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Michelle Valjean is the creator of The Gates, the new CBS daytime drama. And Bob Goose is now on the team over there, which is cool.
Yeah, Michelle's been in the game so long, dude.
Yeah, dude.
She's a beast. She was she always wrote wonderful scenes when I was here for everybody.
Yeah.
So sweet.
And then she was on Y&R for a bit too, right?
She was at B&B for a long time.
B&B. Okay, yeah.
So she's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just great to see people that we've worked with
Totally.
also
and team up
team up and create a new show.
soap opera.
Like, I
That's
mean,
awesome.
look at that. We're growing. The industry, the genre's growing. Who'da thunk?
That's right. That's right.
Who'da thunk? Okay. And same question for Spinelli. I want to see, I want to see Spinelli and Maxie find their way back to each other through the co-parenting. And I think that hopefully will, there's scenes where we have with the kids, and it's so much fun to see that family kind of grow. Like Spinelli have more, like be a father figure to James.
Yeah.
Handle the inner dynamic between those two kids and the baby.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just really cool. So all to say, I hope that keeps continuing because it's really cool. And I want more Jason and Spinelli scenes. I want us to do something.
That'll be fun.
This is from Katie. GH has had several cameos from characters on other soap operas. What other characters would you like to make an appearance on GH?
I would like Doug Davidson.
Oh yeah, yay, Doug! That would be fun. I'd love to see Victor Braden and Maury and
Victor Newman and Eric Braden.
That's right, Victor Braden. To have scenes with Maurice Corinthros.
Dude, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to shoot that scene myself.
Yeah.
I wanted to set it up outside of the soaps, right? Where we have these two guys meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It would be super interesting. Like,
it really would.
Yeah,
and
totally.
And maybe somewhat intelligible.
Maybe.
It would be like, anyway.
Yeah, totally.
You could make a real cool, like, funny video about their speaking patterns.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do I think Spinelli and Maxie will get married? Hard to say. I don't think we need to. But you never know. Karen wants to share some thoughts about working with Drake.
Karen, well, Drake was on the show when I first got on the show.
Yeah.
And he just was always a great guy.
Yeah.
I think I told this. Where did I tell this? On More Awesome, or did I tell it?
Not here. Yeah.
Yeah, not here. Yeah. So the story with Drake was, we had him on our podcast. I don't know, man. He's just always been one of those guys who was just so grateful to do what he was doing.
Yeah. And made everybody feel welcome no matter where you were.
And that's exactly what my story was. After going to Beyond Salem, there was still kind of COVID restriction about only those actors could be on the set that were in that set, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But Drake was so excited.
Yeah.
He ran upstairs and ran onto the set. They're like, Drake. They're like gonna tackle him, and he just gave me this huge hug, man. He's like, we're so happy you're here. Welcome. It's so awesome. It was just so heartfelt,
Yeah.
And when I was there, it was just like, and I posted something about it, like, to work with him.
Yeah.
And all of these legend actors that I came in, and these were like with Stephen Nichols and Drake and Tristan Rogers.
Yeah.
Like these guys were the guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were the man.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, what's up, buddy? And they were always so nice and gracious and awesome, so, but Drake was just an incredible guy, man. Always, like you said, he always made people feel welcome, no matter who it was on the set.
Well, yeah, because I remember, the most time I ever spent with him was on a soap cruise. And, I had only been on the show a couple years, and it was so cool that he was, when I met him, I was like, oh, like the 80s, every time I went to the grocery store in the 80s, I saw that beautiful black mullet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, he's unmistakable.
Yeah,
And,
totally.
And so I was like, oh my God, that's the guy that plays John Black. And then he's the most, all of a sudden you meet him and you're like, he treats you like you're his grandkid or something. Like he
I
just
know,
treats you
dude.
with warmth and familiarity
Yeah.
and acceptance. Like
Totally.
there's no barrier to him. There was no standoffishness. He was just once in, so, and then I got hurt on that cruise. I tore my Achilles playing basketball, and my wedding was 4 months later, and I was terrified, because I was also like in Mexico, not knowing what I was going to do for the next 2 days either.
Sure.
And he was like, I know, let me tell you exactly what to do when you get home. Because he had been he was a professional baseball player, so he knows a lot about like orthopedics. He's like,
A lot of injuries he's had. Yeah.
yeah. So he's like, go to this Curlin Job, Frank Job, who created the Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
Like, go to Curlin Job, go to this doctor, Philip Kwong was my doctor. He's like, go to him.
Wow.
He's the best. And so he was able to like calm me down, and and just be really sympathetic, but like let me know that everything was going to be okay too. Like,
Sure.
I'll always be so grateful for that, because
Yeah.
I could have really, I was spinning a little bit.
You could have spiraled out for sure on that one.
Yeah. So
That's
I'll
awesome.
yeah. So anyway, but
Rest in peace, Drake. I was gonna say John Black.
yeah, I mean our industry, our genre is forever. I mean, he will always be a legend in our world, and not just as a
100%.
character, but as a person.
Yeah,
You know.
totally.
Um, okay. Carla wants to know. I want to know what you both do for fun outside of work: hobbies, kids, sporting events, favorite places to eat, whatever. Carla, thanks. I live in Sacramento. We have a great restaurant scene, so I have a lot of great neighbors up here. We carpool to dance classes, to school. We do potlucks. Um, yeah, so so when I'm not working, I'm enjoying time with my family and friends. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, I travel a lot.
Yeah.
I've been taking a lot more trips this year.
Yeah.
Um, Michelle and I and the girls have been amazing.
Yeah.
Really enjoying that,
Yeah.
because I was never I just would always work and,
For
you
sure.
know, uh, work on businesses and do our shows. But the schedule is crazy.
Yeah.
So really for fun, for me, it's working out, going home, maybe laying by the pool a little bit, learning lines, and then really kind of taking advantage of the dark weeks.
Yeah. For sure.
Whether we're going on the road or there's trips with me, Michelle and the girls and Jack and the family. So,
Yeah.
uh, but
Yeah. It's awesome.
amazing.
All right. Well, Spinelli, Jason, and Lucky get some scenes together. I hope so.
That'd be
Um,
cool.
yeah. It's funny. I remember anytime that I would work with Jonathan in the past, he's so like even keeled, and so like um his energy is so calm, and Lucky's energy can be that way too, right? Where
Yeah.
I feel like a crazy person when I work with him.
Well, back in the day, there was such extremes. Now it wouldn't be that as much.
I just worry that Lucky and or Jonathan are going to judge me for my outlandish behavior.
Well, dude, it was before because you were like on crack
Yeah.
and he was like on a Valium.
Yeah.
And those two really don't mix if you get those two people in a room. So
um so I look forward to working with him, because it's always great working with him. And so, but I hope you're there too, because
yeah, it'd be fun, man.
well, Jason's energy makes Spinelli's energy different, so that'll be more fun. Because like, yeah, all right. Is there another caper planned for Jason and Spinelli? We only just have to see.
I hope so.
We have been
Nice.
working together a little bit, so you'll see what that turns out to be.
Yeah.
Will we potentially see Robin in the near future, now that her ex and mother are locking lips? And as a secondary thing, how do you think she would react? That's a good question. Are we going to see Robin? I don't know. Kimberly's very busy being like a very in-demand director.
Yeah.
She's doing awesome. It's so cool.
Tune in next week to see if Robin comes back.
Oh, yep. That we can do that. That could be a
Is that speculation?
yeah, to see.
To see. Question mark.
Tune in next week. Will Robin come back? Question mark. How do you think she'd react? You don't, well, no, I know you don't know, but like the character, like if
Probably not fondly.
right, you kiss my mom. Why would
I think that's everybody's reaction.
why'd you kiss my mom?
Be everybody's reaction.
Why'd my mom kiss you?
What is going on here? Yeah. So I think that's what it would be.
Yeah. Will Jason spend more time with his kids now that he's home from his mission?
Yes, I've had some good scenes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, this was great. This was
Yeah,
great.
it was fun, man. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for submitting your
You
questions.
guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
We love doing this. We love doing this. And so we'll do this fairly regularly because it's always great to talk about what we know you want to talk about. We can always try to talk about what you guys will want to hear, but it's nice to actually know. So,
Awesome.
Thank you everybody.
Thank you, Brad. I'll see you at work tomorrow.
That's right. See you at work tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, pal.
All right. Thanks everybody.
You're awesome. Have a great day.